Battlefield Podcast.
Welcome back to Battlefield: The Road So Far. This episode, we are going to be talking about Battlefield Vietnam, released in March of 2004, again on the PC only at that time. It's the successor to Battlefield 1942, and it introduces several new things that Tim's going to tell you about in just a second. But the cool thing, of course, Vietnam wasn't really a game that was covered very much. There was many World War II shooters before even 1942 came out. I mean, the Call of Duty and the Medal of Honor series. Call of Duty I don't think was out then, but Medal of Honor certainly was all about World War II. This game, Battlefield Vietnam, actually developed by a branch of DICE that's no longer around, that was based in Canada. I didn't know that. When I just looked it up, I was kind of excited and then a little sad that it went away. But Tim, a couple of things about Battlefield Vietnam that people need to know about.
Well, in Vietnam, Battlefield Vietnam, this is the first time we ever saw class customization, which would lead to Battlefield 2, Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 3, and now Battlefield 4 with the more in-depth class customization. It was the first time we ever saw an actual customization of a loadout. And then also, something that we haven't seen come back to the Battlefield genre is radios in vehicles. What was very unique to Battlefield Vietnam was that every vehicle had a unique soundtrack that went with it. Certain helicopters would play certain songs, and tanks and Jeeps, they'd all have their unique soundtrack to go with them. It was very cool for Battlefield.
And it's something people still ask for to this day. And I mean, of course, the Vietnam era, some great music, really iconic music that people will remember from those days. So it'd be cool if they brought that back at some point. Don't forget to tune in again in the next episode when we're going to be talking about a true Battlefield classic on the PC, Battlefield 2.